In Binning the Ugg, we began by practicing the subtle art of dividing an event into a discrete set of possible outcomes. And in Probabilities and Distinctions, we learned how to structure a probability tree to represent a set of outcomes. In Prediction and Calibration, we practiced coming up with the probabilistic weights that we assign to the branches of a tree. And in Expected Value, we learned the basic concepts required to calculate the value of a branch given those probabilities. In What Utility Is and Isn't, we were introduced to the definition of decision theoretic utility, and in The Certain Equivalent, we learned how to use this concept to better understand our own relative subjective valuations of different outcomes. In Utility and Money, we practiced this concept using the example of money. In Building and Using Decision Trees, we put together all the prior concepts to finally build a full decision tree for a complex problem. In Goal Repotting, we introduced the idea of creating better goals in order to open up the space of outcomes that could be considered successes. And in Setting Up a Xanatos Gambit, we discussed heuristics for integrating long-term planning with the decision-making tools we've learned. You now have the tools to make good decisions and avoid bad decisions. It's up to you to use them. Here we have focused on the practical. Decision theory, as it is typically taught, tends to be dry and academic. Despite the profound potential of this way of thinking, have you ever seen a decision tree in the wild? You probably haven't. But now you have the capability to go out into the world and change that. You can now improve the quality of decision making and thinking in your home, at your job, and in the world at large. So, get to work.